Man, what a day, what a morning, what a weekend. Top of the morning, everybody. If you guys do not know me, welcome to the Breakfast Club call. My name is Pamela Pacheco, and I have the honor, pleasure, and privilege and utmost gratitude of being your host today. And we do these calls every Thursday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we do these just to set the tone for your day, right? I remember when I first got into entrepreneurship, I understood that how I started my day not only was going to set the tone for my day, but garbage in is garbage out and greatness in is greatness out. So it was absolutely important for me not to only be surrounded by the right people, but be surrounded and listening to the right things, right? The right audios like we were listening to this morning, but staying surrounded in community, because commitment always lasts longer in community. And if you are part of our secret community, welcome. If you just got started with our secret community, welcome, right? But man, if you have been here at least since last weekend, right, and you were at our secret playbook event, can I see it in the chat? Let me know if you are at playbook. Tell me you got the playbook, right? Let me know you got the playbook. Make sure you send it to all, to everyone. Let me know. Let me see who got the playbook. Who got the playbook? You got the playbook, Sue. Okay, JT got the playbook. Krista got the playbook. Delicia got the playbook. Who else? Miss Lisa got the playbook. Sue Henny, yes, you got the playbook. Man, what an incredible event. And I'll tell you guys that it was definitely one of those events that we were anticipating for such a long time that you know, if you were in our last endeavor, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. It's like everything that we've wanted for such a long time really just came together. And as if Secret wasn't already amazing enough, right? With having the best top of the line skincare. My skin is glowing, by the way, because of our glow line, right? From having the best health and nutrition with Dr. Howard Cohn, who has been a health practitioner for 30 plus years. I mean, and being at the ground floor of Club Secret and really realizing now that when you get one of our packs, not only are you going to get double the bonuses when you get a pack within your first 4 weeks, right? When you get your 6 in your first 4 weeks, but now you also get an included getaway. And if you're like, what is an included getaway? That is a 6-day, 5-night trip, right? To a resort where all you're pretty much doing is paying taxes. And if you're that person that's like, listen, I'm part of the secret community and I have yet to purchase my event, right? I am going to put the link in here, or if anybody can just put that link on there for me, but it's actually event pack, and I'm going to write it on here, event pack at secretdirect.com. And I know a lot of people have been having a little difficulty doing that on their back office, but guys, this is very limited, right? And it's while supplies last. And if you have been a secret agent, whether you already got a pack or you were at our event, all you have to do, right, is email eventpack@secretdirect.com. And I'm going to tell you why, as an agent, that is absolutely important. And we're going to go through the recap from Playbook, right? But let me tell you why that's important and for your business, because you are going to be experiencing momentum on a massive, gigantic scale. And if you are not positioning yourself, not only, right, to participate in your own rescue, but if you're not positioning yourself to actually experience this, like, you're playing yourself, okay? Like, you went to Playbook to get the playbook. Now you got to pay yourself and not play yourself, because we have to experience, we have to continue to be products of the products. So if you have not purchased your event pack, right, and whether it's finances, whatever it is, it's $200, right? So who do you want to go on vacation with? Call them right now. Be like, hey, you got 114, because it's like 226, including tax, depending on where you're at. But you got 114. Okay, I got 114. Cool. Let's get this event pack. And that is not only going to allow you to build your business, but one of the key factors in building any business is belief. It's the belief factor, because the truth of the matter is that people don't buy into the product. They're not buying into Club Secret. They're buying into Nikki. They're buying into Geneva. They're buying into Sue. They're buying into T. They're buying into Nathan. They're buying into you. They're buying into Delicia. They're buying into you. So whether you're showing them or you're calling them and you're on the phone, enthusiasm. Like we hear all the time, what you lack in skills make up in numbers and enthusiasm, because the truth of the matter is that people are going to gravitate towards an energy that you don't need them. People are going to gravitate towards an energy of certainty. People are going to gravitate towards an energy of authenticity. Am I making sense to anybody here? Right? So what that means is the more that you are a product of your product, the higher your belief level is going to be, right? The higher your enthusiasm is going to be. But your sense of conviction, like when you talk to people, there's going to be zero doubt. See, one person always wins when you're closing them, right? And man, shout out to Matt Morris. He did the best at overcoming objections. I remember when I first took network marketing serious about 8.5, 9 years ago, that I was like listening to Overcoming Objections and Closing by Matt Morris every single day. And I kept telling myself, I am the best closer. I am the best closer. I'm the best closer. And guess what? I became the best closer. This is driving me insane. Sorry, guys. So you don't have to be perfect to do this. Anyways, so I say that to say it's belief, it's belief, it's belief, it's certainty, it's conviction. Like the person that is most certain always closes, always wins, right? So build your belief, get a getaway, get your event pack at secretdirect.com, right? And absolutely, one thing that I will tell you is that, man, just a few of the things that resonated was keep your eye on the finish line, right? It's like your prize is the finish line. It's like a lot of people pay attention too much for the price and not the prize. And I tell you that because, see, there is a price that you have to pay. There's sacrifice. There's going to be sleepless nights. There's going to be early mornings. You're going to be tired, but you have to pay a price. And a lot of times we're so focused on the price that we're paying that we take our eyes off of the actual prize long term. And truth of the matter is that the prize here is bigger than the price you are paying. Like, how many of us would have wanted to have more teammates at Playbook, right? So we have that opportunity right now with Elevate that's going to be in Houston the last weekend of April. And the fact that we have Marcusetta, right? The training lineup that we have from Jefferson Santos to the twins. And I'm going to tell you, there's going to be 4 rubies and above that are going to be on that stage. And your girl is going to be one of them. And you can hold me accountable to that on our Breakfast Club call, right? And you have the opportunity to not only capitalize on this event, walk stage, but bring more people there with you right now for a fraction of the cost, right? So take advantage of the pricing that we have for Elevate, but trust and believe this event is going to be sold out. There was a lot of people that were upset because they did not think Playbook was going to get sold out, and it got sold out. And yes, you know, nothing to whoever had to watch it online. I respect everybody's process. I understand, but there's nothing that compares to high touch. Like high tech does not compare to high touch. That is a fact. The energy in that room was different. The energy in that room was different. Can anybody agree, or am I talking to myself? Right? So again, too many people focus more on the prize, on the price than they do on the prize. And something also that just resonated is like, what are you going to do to stand out? What are you going to do to pretty much make your mark? What are you going to do to make sure that when people see you, right, they know that there's something different about you? Like, What level of enthusiasm are you bringing to the table? What level of certainty? What level of dedication? What level of commitment? Like, what are you willing to do in the next 60 to 90 days to make sure that not only you're owning the stage at Elevate, but that you're completely taking advantage of everything that we have going on? We have cash prizes as big as $10,000. Like, talk about being a February, like February. And I know some people, finances are tight, or you have different things. And the beautiful thing about this business is the power of part-time. Like, work full-time on your career and part-time on your dreams. And eventually that is going to flip. Like, nobody can tell me that because they have a job that they're not able to work on their business, because the truth of the matter is that the stricter your schedule is, the more that you can manage your time, the more productive you'll be, the more successful you'll be. So I get it. A lot of you are parents, a lot of you got other businesses, a lot of you have different things going on. Me too, that is life. But again, are you willing to pay the price for success? Are you willing to pay the price? Keep your eyes on the prize. Fall in love with the process. And something else that, Marcus said from stage is like every single month getting into the habit of sponsoring a bronze. So what am I? Yes, I'm focused on putting in personals, but I'm also focused on duplication. Like, how many people can I get their event pack that are already in the system, right? Because that's an easy driver for QV. How many people can I also get to get registered for Elevate, right? And how many people can I get to bronze? How many people can I sponsor this month and help them get to bronze? Because the reality is, the more that we have, the more people that we have in this funnel, the more people that we have taking advantage of what it is that we have our hands on, guys, it's game on, right? It is game on. And from all of the speakers, I don't know which ones were your favorites, but another thing that Ron Walden said, he's like, don't miss your ship when the plane's about to take off. Like, don't miss the plane when the ship is about, because you're on the ship and it's just like, this is about to take off. Now you're going to make a decision if it's going to take off because of you or it's going to take off because of everybody around you. But the reality is that the reason why Mark Aceta was like, go sponsor a new bronze every single month is because you want to build depth every single month and you want to lead. Like, your mindset is everything. And it's like, how are you participating in massive momentum? Because it is going to happen. Having an included trip, when we talk about the value that this is adding to the already perfect, right, company, the already perfect product line that we had is absolutely insane. There's nothing in the industry with this amount of value, but are you owning it, right? Extreme ownership, taking ownership of your business. It's not your sponsor, it's not your upline, it's not your downline. This is your business. So if somebody is not moving as fast as you want them to, go move faster. Go put another one in, right? I love how Mark Aceta, when he was going through a lot of the, like role playing with, meeting with prospects, he was just like, sometimes if I see somebody is like giving me too much resistance, it's like I magically hear God tell me like, that's not the one you're looking for, right? Keep it moving. And a lot of times it's like, we want to push a dead bear up a tree. And it's like, it's easier for you to give life to a new person than it is for you to resuscitate the dead, right? So new blood is the lifeblood every single time. Your mindset is absolutely everything. How incredible was it to see Eddie Head back on stage with us, right? We haven't seen him at a live event, at a national event in a very, very long time. And everything that we have going on, beyond the 3 new global distribution centers in Africa and Europe and the UK, all of the new products launched, everything, all of the value that they're adding with Club Secret, it's absolutely out of this world. How incredible was Mr. J Peso, right? Musafir, everybody from beginning to end. I mean, even the ladies meeting with the lady from Korea that made $7 million in 7 years. That, like, from Friday, my mind was blown, right? If you were sitting by me at the ladies' meeting, you know, I was just like, she did 7 million in 7 years, 7 million in 7 years. That's all I kept saying in secret, because in our last endeavor, like we couldn't even do that if we wanted to. Even if we wanted to, we couldn't do it. So knowing that we're at the right place at the right time with the right people, and it's only getting started. But like Mark said, it's time to get focused. It's time to keep our eyes on the finish line, keep our eyes on the prize, and knowing that, you know, like Isaac said, this is a culture, and the community, the culture and the community is what equals the sustainability, is what equals the residual income. And the fact is, like, they're simplifying everything that we do. And if you're the person that's like, well, what do you mean that it's an included trip? Well, you have 30 days once you get your event pack to activate your account. And all that means is that from those 30 days, right, once you activate your account, you now have 12 months to book that getaway, right? So if you're not ready to go, or you don't want that clock to start ticking, don't activate it as of yet, right? But you have 30 days to activate your account, and then 12 months to book. And I know I'm all over the place, but you guys following with me. Something else that resonated, you know, when Peso was talking, he was just like, you have to make a decision and dream it to believe it. And a lot of times, you know, we hear is like, oh, make a decision. But the reality is, it's like, what do you have? Decide means to kill off all other options. And it's like, who do you need to cut off from to move forward? Like, make a decision to go build, because it's like, if we're not taking advantage of this opportunity within the lifetime of the opportunity, I promise you that there's going to be somebody that's going to. There's going to be somebody that's going to see this opportunity and completely seize it and be like, this is exactly what I was at 12 o'clock praying for, because we truly have an opportunity of a lifetime. And it's like, every time we're presenting, it's practicing. And the only way to find your niche is by being consistent, whether that's 1 a day, 2 a day, 3 a day, 5 a day, whatever it is. But you're only going to find that niche by being consistent. A lot of people are like, oh, I want to be able to present like you. I want to be able to present like a Jay Peso. I want to be able to present like a Troy Brown, like an Eric Grzybowski. But are you putting yourself in position to win? Are you presenting? The person with the clicker gets paid quicker, right? So let's get it. Let's make sure that we're taking ownership of our business, because the reality is that we are the faces of our industry. We are the faces of network marketing. We are the faces of our business, but we have to take ownership of it. And when we are sharing the information, it's no convincing. We're sorting. We're going through the numbers. We are sorting, right? We are sorting. And the faster that we realize that we are sorting, we're not going to get caught up in selling. We're not going to get caught up in, oh, he said no, or she said no, and oh my goodness, and then they got to wait. It's just like, it's included in the trip. You want, you in or you're out? Like, you ready to get started? No? Okay. Like, are you A, B, or C? A is all ready to take action. B is before you join, you got some questions. C is you're going to be a customer only. Which one is it? But we have to make the numbers our friend. And it's like, think bigger, much faster, sooner. You know, that was something that, you know, Pace said, if you could change anything, it's just like, think bigger, much faster, sooner. Believe in yourself, because that belief, that passion is like, you have to dream it to believe it. Your passion, your fire, that desire, that burning desire is what's going to help you win in every area of your life. Dr. Troy Brown went through the system. Man, guys, if you did not get the MP3 for this event, I highly suggest that you get it. I'm telling you, the value that you are getting, it's like incredible. When Dr. Troy Brown talks about the system is what we all agree on. See, when it comes to TKO, Dream Nation, like we all agree on following the same system that Dr. Troy Brown is doing. Mustafa, Jesse Mack, everybody has bought into the system. Why? Because men lie, women lie, numbers don't, right? And when we talk about brand new success from building brand new teams and not only taking advantage of what this opportunity has to offer on the front end, which is the money that you get paid on the front end, but also on the back end, residuals, because one residual dollar is better than a regular dollar. Yes. So again, taking advantage of the system, everything that we agree on. Every single one of us wins. And it's like, that was something that Mustafa said and it resonated, because he's like, it's one focus. And the focus is that every single one of us wins. And it's like, have fun the way you want. The moment you fall in love with every aspect of your life, the moment people will start falling in love with it, falling in love with you. Again, back to that belief, back to that desire, back to that enthusiasm, because it's that people are buying into. And it's like, the more time that you spend working on yourself, the more time that you spend growing, your different knowledge is going to lead to a different mindset that's going to allow you to have different activities, different action steps that you're going to take to make sure that those dreams, to make sure that the results that you want actually come to fruition. But understanding that practice does not make perfect, right? Practice makes permanent. So if you're practicing something and you're not getting the result, it's like the 10x rule, like you do something 10 times and if you're not getting the results, you got to tweak it a little bit. Talk to a mentor, talk to one of your leaders, talk to one of your upline, because teamwork makes the dream work, but practice makes permanent. Every single day, we should be working on increasing our list, whether it's you meeting somebody at the coffee shop, you meeting somebody at Publix, you reaching out to a friend on Facebook, you reaching out to someone that messaged you on social media, utilizing all of the tools that we have in our hands, because truly it's like Matt Morris said, it's like, once you realize that you're making a decision to make network marketing your career, if you're really going to be a professional, and it's not to say that we don't have other businesses and we don't have additional streams of income, but it's also knowing that I am a professional network marketer. This is my career. I've owned this for the last 8.5 years. Ask yourself that same question, and you don't have to answer it out loud. But again, your closing, your certainty, your level of enthusiasm is by your level of belief. A lot of people are timid and shy when it comes to setting these appointments. The same way you would go set an appointment for anything else is the same way we need to be setting appointments for our dreams, for our goals, for our desires, right? So I definitely think that Matt Morris always gets me fired up. Sorry, guys. But like he said, adopting that attitude that it's impossible for me to fail. Like, imagine if every single day we would be really waking up and it's just like, today is going to be the best day ever. Today is going to be the best day ever. It is impossible for me to fail. I attract leaders. Successful people seek me. I am a magnet to leadership, to love, to healing, to miracles, to light, to impact. It's like, what are we declaring over our life? Yes, Suheni, knock, knock, right? I can't sleep. It's like, you hear your destiny talking, you hear your destiny knocking. Absolutely insane. What a moment. What a moment. And it's just like, bottom line, when you're closing is, are you ready to get started? Sounds like you're ready to get started, and overcoming the objections, whether you're overcoming the objection using, the feel, felt, found technique. And I love also what Matt said. And he was just like, if all this did was allow you to go on vacation, would it be worth it? If all this did was allow you to make a few $1,000s, would it be worth it? And like leaning in and shaking hands, right, for the close, right? So it's just so many different things that you can utilize to overcoming objections, to closing, but really it's just taking ownership of your business. And something that Peso said that resonated on the second day was just like, it's already done. Like knowing it's already done, having that certainty that it's already done, because you're doing each and every single day what you need to do, because you do hear your destiny knocking, because you know you deserve it, because we know we have big dreams. And it's like, people always do what you do, not what you say, it's what you do. Because if right now I'm like, put your hands on your nose, the majority of people going to do, right? They're going to put their hands on their ears, because that's what I did. So people always do what you do. They don't necessarily do what it is that you say. So making sure that when it comes to executing our goals, our visions, our desires, our dreams, we are leading by example, day in and day out. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Like, how many no's can you get? We have a no tracker, right? Let's count the no's, right? And granted, are the no's ideally what we want to get? No, but they feel good when you get them. right? They feel good when you get them because you know you're going through the numbers, and the more no's you get to, the more eventually you're going to get to the yes that you need. Because I rather get 100 no's from the people that I'm supposed to get no to, right, than get a yes from somebody that is forced, from somebody that I had to beg them to get started, or I had to push them to get started, and then tomorrow they don't even want to go show anybody. And it's like, no, having that sense of urgency, like the Korean lady said, the crown and the crown rash, she's like, oh, you love it? Cool, go get two. Come back right now. Go get two. Go bring somebody right now. Like, no, it's having that sense of urgency, having that sense of desire, and knowing it's like the mindset is everything, right? The mindset is everything, the desire, the activity, but keeping our eyes on the prize and not the price, and making this fun. You know, it's one thing that all of the trainers, it's like, no matter how intense it was, it's just like keeping it fun. Have fun in your business, have fun with your dreams, have fun in designing the life that it is that you want. And every single day at 8 p.m., we have a presentation, right? We have a presentation 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's discoverclubsecret.com. Somebody could type that in. Let me type it in. Discoverclubsecret.com, right? And there's also a website that has all of the, give me 1 second. There's also a website, it's called teamsynergyagents.com, that has the push plays on there. You can also get the video presentations. You can also see the schedule of events. You can also see the lineup for discoverclubsecret.com. You can also get the sheets for the 100 No February challenge, right? But there's tons of goodies, and they basically did this so that the entire community can have access to the tools and resources that we need to go ahead and build your business, to go ahead and live out your dreams, to go ahead and fulfill that burning desire that you have within you, right? Because we hear the knock. That is our destiny knocking, like Matt Morris said. So guys, I don't know if anybody has any questions, but we're gonna do like a quick Q&A. I know there was a lot of information from this event, but we have another call going on this afternoon just to go over another recap of it. So if there was anything that we needed, but guys, man, yes, Sue. Give me 1 second. Awesome, awesome. Well, guys, I hope this has been of absolute value to you guys. What is the 30 days to make the decision? The 30 days is to activate your account. You have 30 days to activate